Welcome to the Microdose. I'm Eddie,
I'm Michael.
Miles.
and we're back with another episode. And we got some nice little stories. I got a little news story from the Washington Times. And it's pretty much Chicago police is no longer allowed to chase people for running away for minor crimes. The announcement comes after 2-foot chases in March 2021 resulted in police fatality shooting of 13-year-old Adam Toledo and 22-year-old Anthony Alvarez. So pretty much, they're chasing people for minor crimes, minor offenses, and they end up carrying like knives or weapons, and they have to shoot them. And so,
Well, I mean, is it the police fault that these niggas is pulling out knives or weapons?
no, but
Like, it's your fault that
for
you're
even
getting pulled over in the first place.
yeah, I get that too. And it's like,
I'm sorry, 2 ain't enough.
I mean, I see both sides on that because it's like, you're chasing someone and it's like for a minor thing. And it's like, at that point, it's like, is it worth risking your life for this thing? But it's like, at the same time, I get what your point is like. I mean, you are getting pulled over and stuff, but I'm sure like the whole thought is like, damn, like I have a fucking knife or a gun or whatever the fuck, and I'm already getting in trouble. I might have a record or something. Like they're probably dipping off, and it's like, I get that.
It's like if they have a knife or a gun, let's say this fucking gun ain't even legal for them to have it.
yeah.
So now we're stopping pursuit and this nigga still got an illegal gun on him.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's not even you're getting pulled over this small little offense now. It's now, no, nigga, you got a gun.
So, yeah, I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you think, like, because I guess they're doing it to protect both the citizens and the police, just, like, to make it kind of a thing. I'm just like, is it really, though?
Pulling out a knife or a gun, you kind of deserve to get what's coming to you. Like, you asking for it.
Yeah, and then it says pretty much, like, the new policy closely resembles the temporary move that they had because they did it for a temporary time. They had a change in policy. But now with the new law in effect, it offers clearer rules for the police. Officers are now allowed to chase a suspect only if the officer determines that the individual is about to commit a felony, a Class A misdemeanor, or a serious traffic offense that could seriously injure others.
I feel like they shouldn't be chasing people because at the end of the day, whether it's the cop or the motherfucking suspect, right? Let's say somebody dip off, boom, they running, police chasing them, all types of shit. This nigga running across the street, vroom, vroom, dipping. The cop right behind him go to run across the street, boom, get hit by a fucking car. Now the police officer dead because this nigga wanted to go chase somebody over some whoop-de-whoop. Now you just... You not even thinking about niggas is really driving, living their regular life, just got off of work, and you trying to go catch somebody for some little minor ass shit. Now you done for, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
But it doesn't matter if the police is gonna chase them or not. If a cop lights somebody up and that person chooses to run, right? They gonna dip off. It doesn't matter if the cop chases them or not. They gonna dip off for a cool little minute. So even if the cop is behind them chasing them or not, they just dipped off and they gonna be running through lights. Like, they could still be killing people dipping off from the cops without them being chased. Because you think they just going to not pull over and just stroll at, like, the speed limit?
Well, no. Most police officers, if somebody just dips off, they say, well.
My point being is that person is still dipping off. They still about to speed off and try and get away. Whether they're being chased or not, they're going to get up out of that area.
I was just talking about a foot chase. I wasn't even talking about a vehicle chase.
I mean, yeah, that's what's crazy what they say because it's like that means that cops are no longer able to chase someone just for avoiding them or running away. The policy also states that officers cannot pursue those they suspect of committing a minor offense such as public intoxication, driving with a suspended license, or parking illegally. So if you think someone's like even fucked up and they just dip off, they're just trying to avoid you, it's like
right. Like let's say I'm smoking a blunt on the strip, right? Just walking down the motherfucking strip, smoking a blunt. I see a police officer and I want to motherfucking run. Boom. Like I said, I run. Now this nigga chasing me. I get across the street quicker than he do. In his demise, you know what I'm saying? Boom, nigga dead now.
I get it because
Fuck
like
it.
I see both sides. It's like, damn, there's actual criminals that are running from you, and then there's people that are just running because they fucking, like you said, maybe they're just not trying to get caught up for having like a fucking been smoking in public or some shit like that, or
Man,
drinking in public.
Nigga, deal with that shit.
Yeah,
Like, stop being a fucking hoe. Deal with that shit.
I mean, it is kind of your job. You
Nigga, I
signed
don't
off to
have
do the job.
registration. I don't have insurance or a motherfucking license. You think I'm gonna run from the motherfucking police? No, I'm gonna pull my bitch ass the fuck over.
Yeah,
Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Shit. Well, hey, for some niggas, they just be already at the point where it's like, nigga, if I get pulled over, I know I'm going to jail, so I might as well motherfucking run. Shit. Like, literally, I'm still gonna go to jail.
That's
Even
my
if
point being of why they still need to be chased, because they can be these niggas that got warrants and they about to go to jail and they just ain't been caught up yet. And then now we just letting them go because, whatever. Nah, catch them niggas.
Whatever. Shit.
yeah. It's just crazy how the laws are changing in so many states for so many different reasons. Because you sent me this article about Ohio. So it's by the New York Times, and Ohio makes it easier for teachers to carry guns at school. A new law requires educators and other school staff members who want to carry a weapon to undergo no more than 24 hours of training, compared with more than 700 hours previously, which is a huge difference. So it was allowed previously, but you had to complete 700 hours of training. Now you only have to do 24 hours of training, and you can carry due to the circumstances here in the States. I mean, there's a school shooting almost every month. So it's like,
Well, now we gonna see how that shit work out. Cause
I mean, trial and error, right? I'm sure they're gonna, if anything is to happen in Ohio, I mean, that's gonna be interesting to see. Do you think a lot of teachers are gonna like get licensed to do it, being that it's Ohio?
I don't know how Ohio niggas are, so I don't really know.
I feel like, I mean, it's probably, if they're already had a policy where if you could complete a certain amount of training and carry on school grounds, I feel like that's already pretty, not a lot of states have, I mean, that I know of, like, allow you to carry no matter how many hours of training you do.
If I'm a teacher, nigga, I'm carrying regardless.
Well, that's
like,
what
I'm a concealed carry no matter what, so I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's just interesting that Ohio has actual a legal way to do it, which is like,
You think
I
they
mean,
just are
shit.
so pro gun out there,
I
or
think so.
they have already had like problems with that before?
I mean, I think they are pro gun, and that's why they're making it so much easier. That's why they're just like, well, if this is gonna be happening all around the states, then since we already are very comfortable with guns.
No, I mean the first time, like when the first law got implemented. Do you think that's just because they're pro gun and they want to be like, we want to have our fucking guns like at work too?
Yeah.
Or it's just like, oh, we had an incident or a few incidences where somebody brought a gun to school, so now we did this, and then now it's getting so ridiculous that
Now
they
they're doing it again.
made the law again.
yeah, I'd assume it's that route. That it's probably for a safety precaution.
It's interesting because I don't know how long that law has been in effect. You're right. It could have been just for that reason, But how I was gonna say how
'Cause my
loose.
grandma is from Ohio, right? But I don't know if she like. I mean, my grandpa has a bunch of guns, but I don't know if she's like pro gun. I doubt it.
Most women aren't pro gun. Not to be fucking
I mean,
sexist.
there's a lot of girls that like guns.
Yeah, but still, I think even if to look at the percentages, my nigga, that shit, bitches just be.
I mean, I guess since 2004, they've been like getting more progressive with guns. So that's crazy, though. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of like you. If I was a teacher, especially nowadays, I would conceal carry regardless of the like law.
I mean, I'm like, it don't really matter what the job is. Like,
I mean, that's just
Just
one
have it
that,
down.
I mean, imagine like, it's just so much more common nowadays in schools. I mean, like other jobs, like, I feel like it's not heard of as much, but it does happen, and it's nice to be prepared. But if you're talking about schools nowadays, it's like, bro, I would be terrified to work in a school. Like, honestly, like, not terrified because I would be carrying, but like, it's just like sometimes you don't even know. Like, like just like this last situation, boy was armored up. He was ready. You feel me? He has a AR. You might have your pistol and shit, but shit, it's gonna, you know,
I mean,
at least you have something to protect
I
yourself
just
with.
think about
but
it
it's
like, nigga, we could die anywhere. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking at one place I could die more than the other. It's like shit can happen fucking anywhere.
I mean, like that grocery store shooting.
Well, yeah, like my
you're
dad
right.
was even just saying how, because I was telling him I want to go to this NASCAR thing, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't. That shit sound like somebody gonna get shot. I can't be doing that. I don't know how you still doing stuff like that, nigga. I'm not thinking about going out and getting shot when I go somewhere, like specifically.
Yeah,
like, I think about I'm leaving the house, I'm gonna get my shit on me.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what does suck, because like I'm going to like that reggae festival, and I think about shit like that, and I know they have security and stuff like that, but I'm just like, bro, like I be telling D, I'm like, I want to take my shit and see if I could get it in. If not, like, let me go put it
all
in
you
the
gotta
car.
do is go back to the
Yeah,
car.
like let me go back to the car and put it away. But it's just like situations like that. It's nowadays. I'm just like, bro, like it really is another thing to think about when you go to a big gathering, and it's fucking crazy that we have to think about that shit, especially here in the States, because you do not hear of it almost anywhere else.
But shit, one thing I try to think about, like, even, especially when those thoughts come around, like if I feel anxiety going to a certain place, like if I feel like that shit is sketchy, you know what I'm saying, like it's some grimy niggas or whoopty whoop, I just think about the fact that, like, nigga, even walking out my house, that's a big fucking risk factor, nigga. Cause like I said just a minute ago about the whole walking across the street thing, nigga, I could walk across the street to go get me a motherfucking goddamn tea from the gas station.
Nigga, I just went to take the fucking dog out for, like, to go piss and shit the other day. And it was late at night. It was two young niggas walking in front of me. And I could tell that one of them had a gun in his pocket because the motherfucking magazine was hanging out his shit. I'm like, these niggas up to some bullshit. Like, I had my shit on me too, but I was like, these niggas on some bullshit. So we're walking there in front of me. They go left. When I walk, I'm going to go right. So when they went left, I heard motherfucking gun cock.
Damn, that's
I'm
crazy.
like, these niggas, bro, I wish the fuck.
Jesus.
You don't never know.
Just, nigga, in my own motherfucking neighborhood, right outside my goddamn door.
No, yeah, that's
Like, that's why I think about as soon as
I mean,
you leave
and
the
I'm the same
house,
way, 'cause,
it's,
like,
no matter where you are, you gotta be prepared.
I mean, I'm the same
for
way,
any
'cause, like,
situation.
you know, like sometimes there's leftover food and I'll go fucking drop it off downtown and stuff to people. And yeah, like sometimes people get too close, but that's the same thing. Like my shit, I keep my shit ready. I'm like, got my shit here, but my shit's right here ready for me at all times. Like I'm not, I don't play that shit because, like, you know, some people just, they don't give a fuck. If you're in a desperate situation and you see somebody that's nice and you want to take advantage of them,
You're like, one of them niggas
might
might run up to you and fucking stab you, steal your car, and be out.
yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like I can't
Off the ease.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
And no, fucking, you know, I be trying to, like, I lock my car, and normally, like, most of the time, I'm not handing shit out from my driver's side. I'm just like, you know, I leave the passenger, it's locked, I crack it, I'm giving my shit out from that side. I'm just like handing it out. I'm like, I try to be smart about it because, I mean, you know, I don't want to be like that, but I mean, I'm not in the best neighborhoods handing shit out. You feel me? I'm like trying to help out people that are like sometimes on drugs or
Just less
struggling,
fortunate.
you know, less fortunate. So it's like, it sucks, but I mean, you can't fucking always, like, you know, you have to just be prepared, like you said,
Shit,
for
I just-
anything at
I
any
think-
time. Especially nowadays. Pretty much, like, her sibling was selling something online, and they came over to the house to check it out, and it was something that was expensive. And when they were there checking it out, they thought it would be smart to, like, try to rob him. So, like, they went to pull something out on him, but he kept his shit ready and loaded and shot both of them pretty much. But they shot him too, and he survived though, and they died. So
That's what
I'm like, shit like that.
It's
I'm just
better
like,
to have it
damn.
on you than to not. Like, you never fucking know what the fuck is gonna happen.
But shit, you also got to think about the other things in life, nigga. Cause shit, you could be one of them niggas that's, yup, keep that thing on me, whoop this, and All that.
And niggas know that you always got your shit
Not
on you.
even. Just let me finish. All that shit, right? Whoop-de-whoop. Keep that thing on me, like I said. Boom. Leave the house. Just on some simple life shit. Just how the motherfucking world work. You're not guaranteed to make it home. You leave the house. Boom, nigga. Motherfucking 18-wheeler pulled out right in front of you and your ass got hit by a motherfucking big ass truck and now you dead. The fuck that Glock gonna do anyway? So it's like, yeah, it's okay to stay prepared to begin with, but also it's like it's some shit that you just really can't avoid.
Well, obviously, wasn't nobody talking about that.
No, I'm just saying though. Like,
I didn't mean it like that, but
I know.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, yeah, you keep that shit. Always make sure I'm ready. I'll make sure I'm ready, all this shit. But, nigga, before you can even be ready to be in that fucking scenario, your ass is gone. Just natural causes. Fuck it.
you control the things that you can. Don't worry about the things you can't. That's all you could do.
Yeah, and I mean stuff like that. It's like for sure, like you can't control it. You can't control
And
it.
even with that situation, there's shit you can do to be prepared. You can get in your car and not put your motherfucking seatbelt on. And that's a reason that you could have lost your life. If you would have put your seatbelt on, maybe it would have saved you. Like, there's things you need to do in every situation to prepare yourself for what you're getting into.
Shit.
Yeah, no, Glock's not going to help you if a fucking truck hits you, but that's what your seatbelt is for and shit like that.
Yeah, and also, I mean, like, honestly, just as of lately, it's definitely been, like, more de-escalation instead of the opposite. Like, there's so much shit you can just avoid by being like, it's not worth it. Now, if it's worth it, yeah, then, I mean, it makes sense. Like, your life's on the line or some shit like that.
Today I
Makes
got time,
cuz. Every day I got time, cuz. Nah, dude, but definitely. So, yeah, those are just a couple things I want to talk about that changed. And then I have a little story about Yellowstone. I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but there were some crazy floods at Yellowstone. So there's 5 entrances, and all 5 were shut down.
So are people, like, stuck in there?
I mean, that I know of, they got everyone out or that was there. I'm sure they warned everyone not to be there or try to get out before the floods.
That makes
So
sense.
that no one was there at the time. I'm sure everyone was getting those Amber Alerts and shit, you know, all throughout. Like, hey, there's going to be a fucking crazy flood. Don't be there. So, yeah. But it fucked up hella roads because, like, the flood was crazy. It fucked up a lot of the roads and stuff like that. And then, so this NPR article goes, Yellowstone National Park partially reopens after floods. More than a week after the catastrophic floods closed Yellowstone National Park, it partially reopened on Wednesday. Despite some major roads still being washed out, 3 of the massive park's 5 entrances opened this morning to lines hundreds of cars long. So there's like hundreds of cars. And I guess the traffic was so bad in the adjacent town of West Yellowstone that the park let people in a little before the official morning opening time. And the way they're doing it is even numbered plates are able to go on even days of the week or some shit like that, and then odd on the odd days.
They used to do that with gas back in the day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? They had days you could get gas?
Yeah, my dad was telling me about that.
No way.
Same thing based off your license plate.
That's interesting. But, yeah, I'm sure, I mean, if the roads are still fucked up, I'm just, like, wondering, like, why are you even opening it? Like,
I mean,
fix the roads.
Sure, not all of them.
I mean, it would just kind of be annoying to be like, I'm trying to get in here. Wait hella hours? Damn. But yeah, that sucks for some people because I was reading in the article, I guess, like a lot of people would plan pretty big trips there. So like, so they interviewed some people because they were literally like, we flew into the U.S. to go to Yellowstone and visit the parks, and it's closed while we were supposed to be there. So it's like, that must really suck. I'll be hella hot and be like, damn, dude. Literally spent all this money, already planned out my whole trip.
To come see a park.
And now I'm going to just go check out California, I guess. Like, what else can you do?
Shit, go to the beach, goddamn.
Shit, probably have a way better time just exploring the motherfucking city.
And there's a lot
I
of
don't know, why
foresty
the fuck-
areas in California to go see anyway.
Why the fuck would you even
That's true.
from out
Big
the
Bear,
country
all that other
come
shit.
to fucking
I mean, I don't know what's
America?
close, but
Big Bear. I thought that was in fucking Utah.
Definitely not.
no, it's in Cali.
That's why
I
California.
mean, what if
Republic got
they
it.
have
Oh, I'm
one
thinking
thing-
of Brian Head. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I had another fucking thing to do with guns too, and it's about how the U.S. Senate they passed the gun safety bill 65-33, so it's going to the House. The Senate approved the bipartisan package of gun safety legislation. My bad, bro. I was
Get
struggling.
that shit together, fool.
Yeah, late on Thursday, that would
The
enhance
fuck?
background checks, provide incentives for states to implement red flags laws, and tie in a federal ban against domestic abusers. So,
I ain't even understand half that shit. So people that beat up their wives can't get guns. Is that
well, they're just making it a lot more difficult as far as background checks.
The red flag law is fucking stupid too.
What is that?
So it's basically if someone feels that you're not in the right like space to have a gun, they can go tell the police. The police will go to your house, confiscate your gun, and then they'll have a trial without you to see if you can keep your gun or not.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
so? I don't feel like it's that bad of a law if there isn't that many shitty people out there willing to fucking take that
Well, the
shit
thing
to
is
the fucking police.
You
Like,
can't go to trial. You can't fight for yourself. So someone can say whatever the fuck about you,
Right.
and then your gun gets fucking taken, no questions asked, and you just got to see if you can get it back. So innocent fucking regular ass civilians that ain't done shit, you probably pissed a neighbor off or something. This nigga know you have guns. He gonna go to the police, tell him, oh, my neighbor's scaring me with his guns or whatever the fuck. And now
I
your
thought
gun
it
gets
was-
fucking taken, and you probably ain't gonna get it back.
I thought it was only for people like that were buying gun equipment and shit like that.
No. This is regular legal civilians, nigga. Just
I thought it
getting
was,
told
like,
on.
store owners that are like reporting
Nah.
this shit.
regular ass me and you niggas. Well, you and you niggas.
That's kind of crazy.
It's wild.
That's the thing. I mean, I don't know if it'll pass. I mean, it'll go to the House,
It
but
won't.
I wonder if it'll
Something
pass.
like that cannot pass. Something like that will not pass. Even niggas that are against guns will
I
see
mean-
some shit like that and be like, that don't even make sense.
They said it's the first to pass in decades. So, shit, I mean. And then if so, it'll be sent to the president to sign into law. So,
I'm not sure. If
Knowing that nigga.
he trying to fuck out every gun.
Well, first of all, the most important thing, that nigga falling off his bike the other
I knew
day.
you were going to say that.
You old ass nigga. What
that shit
the
is
fuck?
hilarious, though. It's so funny just because, like, it's just so old.
You clumsy
and, like,
bitch.
I'm just thinking in my head, like, I could see how you could make that mistake, but only if you're, like, that old. And, like, I'm like, why you even have those on your pedals, bro?
And why are you even riding a bike, nigga?
You feel me?
It's in the middle of motherfucking June, nigga. What the fuck is you doing riding a bike for?
But I'm
At
just
80,
like, it has the little
chill out.
fucking holders for your foot. I'm like, why you have that, bro? Like,
fucking
stop,
stupid ass
bro.
thought he had his foot out, went to step on the fucking ground, pushed the bike over, and yo fucking dumbass. Yink. Stupid.
Yo, he stopped. Like, he literally stepped into that fall.
You see the fucking
so
Secret
hard.
Service on the bike behind him, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
dumb
idiot.
ass.
if I was Biden, I would have fired that nigga. How you let me fall? Why didn't you put training wheels on my shit? What's wrong with you? You know I'm 87. What you mean?
That nigga gonna die from the smallest shit. I promise you.
He
shoulda-
gonna sneeze and his heart gonna pop.
I promise you, he gonna motherfucking my nigga.
Throw out his back.
He gonna trip on a ledge, and that's gonna be the end of your body. And I promise you.
You remember when he fell down the stairs getting off the plane?
yeah.
Or
Oh, if
fell-
he do that shit
fell-
again, he's done.
No, he fell up the stairs, didn't he? He was going up and then he missed a step and then like tumbled down real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Okay.
Dude, well, that's what they were saying. He's like the most clumsy president we've ever had.
Probably the stupidest too.
He's the oldest. That's why.
Yeah.
You can't expect to see why are you putting a 90-year-old nigga in the motherfucking goddamn seat. You gotta chill.
How much more time do we have with this motherfucker?
I don't know, nigga.
You don't got 2 more terms. That's
I mean, I
damn
know that's
fact.
what I'm saying, but as far as like this term, like it's almost over, right? I mean, we've had him for what, at least 3 years of COVID,
I don't
or
know,
was
dude.
Trump president? I lost
It's
track of
been
time,
a
bro.
year and a half.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't pay attention.
He been around like a year and a half, but he old as shit. He going soon.
I just pay attention to all these fucking gun laws he's trying to change. Old bitch ass.
I pay attention to all the fucking his failures, falling off a bike,
Yeah, those two.
falling down a motherfucking plane,
Falling
Goddamn.
down a plane.
fucking touching on kids and weirdo shit. My
Yeah,
God.
like how people ain't talking about that shit.
Creepy Joe.
Creepy Joe. So 2024.
Fucking
That's when it ends.
That's in the next election. Damn.
get that nigga
2
out
more.
the house. Say,
Most logical people nowadays, I feel, after all this shit, they see Joe. I feel like most people now are just gonna be like, man, fuck it, I'm just going with the Trump.
not Mexicans.
Man,
like
I know-
everybody else, yeah, a little bit, but not
A
the
lot
Mexicans.
a lot of people, I feel like just vote based on, yeah, like how you said, like
I feel like
Emotionally.
I feel like
yeah.
people need to start voting off
emotional.
of they
who's doing
motherfucking-
something.
Nah, like nigga, vote
Jeez.
off of how you progress during that year. If your ass like, cause that plays into it, nigga. If the tax laws and all this bullshit, whoop de whoop this and whoop, nigga, while they in office, watch your habits.
Can we get some young fucking people that are like 35, bro, that are barely in that bitch?
limit that,
That-
you
yeah.
to be a president.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we get some fucking youngins in there, like that actually want to go in there and do some shit and change shit? Cause shit been the same for so long, bro. Doesn't matter who the fuck we have in that bitch. Shit been like it's just been going the same. It's just fucking them telling us shit's gonna change and shit not changing, bro.
Hey,
Shit changing, but for the worse.
Yeah, and it's been like that for how long?
Shit, ever since Obama got in office.
I mean, shit, even before that, I'm like, fuck. Shit's crazy, dude.
But I heard I wasn't spending no money like that, but I heard niggas was eating off of Trump being president heavy. You know what I'm saying? From niggas on the street to people that own businesses, like are really able to eat off the fucking tax laws and all types of shit that he passed. And hey, it is what it is, my nigga. At the end of the day, like all that little shit he say, even though it's derogatory and whoop de whoop that, whoop de whoop this, nigga, we all say bad shit.
Like Sam was like saying
The
how
fuck?
there's gonna be a fucking recession and shit. Do you think that there's something gonna be crazy happening soon?
What's a recession?
Everybody broke.
And no one has like
Oh.
jobs and shit.
Well,
Literally.
maybe.
I mean, the only thing is
I feel like
like,
there's too much going on for there to be a recession. Like,
I mean, I just
unless
like a
niggas is
large
just
one.
getting lazy and just choosing not to work, but they ain't about to get unemployment like they did during COVID. So
But watch the recession happen and niggas, because I feel like it's going to turn into something different. Like if a recession were to happen, I feel like more people would. It's going to be sections where it's going to be niggas that's on their bullshit, making their money from that. And it's going to be people that are on the creative side of things, trying to like do some type of entrepreneurial whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like start up a fucking small business type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, well, it wasn't a recession a couple years ago, but like, you know what I'm saying? Whole little shit happened a couple years ago where niggas wanted to fucking go ahead and start up hella little small businesses and shit because of the COVID.
oh yeah, that was the opposite of recession. Niggas were getting money at that time because of fucking unemployment and all those fucking PPP loans and shit that were going around. Niggas had money and that's why they were doing shit like that.
Facts. Hey.
Like it was a lot of money going around in 2020, 2021. A lot of money. We were just talking about this today when we were on a hike, how much money I fucking accumulated off that shit. Like it was retarded.
It's true because like even like, you know, we got like hella money from that, but some people finessed and got fucking, like you said, loans and made hella more money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they're catching some people, but I'm sure some people slip through the system and they're just,
Oh my.
you feel me? Like
Oh hell yeah.
it's so many people, like how they gonna catch everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
You can't.
but I'm sure
That shit is
they
so.
got some people, but it also, like you're saying, it's like even if it does turn, I mean, the only thing that kind of concerns me right now is like inflation. Shit is going up in price.
Oh, I heard shit's gonna
You know?
boom in July.
Like shit's been going up in price. Gas prices are crazy. And so like the value of the dollar is not changing, or it's going lower if anything. And it's like, you know, shit, you need more
Oh, it's
dollars to
definitely-
buy more shit. So
It's
it's
definitely
like,
lower because they printed so much fucking money.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
And
that's the one thing that's like, bro. And then that does concern me. I'm just like, bro, like, and then people earn barely enough to fucking survive now. So it's like, if their expenses are going up, but they're not earning more, it's like, wow, the fuck are they really gonna fucking survive out here? That's what it is crazy to me. I'm just like, what?
I think about that shit. I was just thinking about something the other day, bro. Like how fucking the U.S. like, so they printing all this motherfucking money, right? But they just goddamn, like, how much money just got sent to fucking Ukraine, my nigga? Like,
They did send
billions of dollars, bro. Man, fuck Ukraine's ecosystem, my nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Worry about the value of the dollar here, son. Don't give a fuck about Ukraine. That's their own shit, bruh. On me, that's on the other side of the world, nigga.
You sound like Trump.
No, because, nigga, this is why we got the fucking United States, and it's a whole nother place called Ukraine. Fuck
He
out
said,
here.
fuck Ukraine.
Like, nigga.
Fuck they
Trash ass
ecosystem.
fucking
That's
country.
why we separate
It's garbage.
to begin with.
It's garbage anyway.
We separate for a reason.
I don't like
So,
those people. What have they done for us?
He really said, fuck Ukraine.
What have they done for us?
They basically stole $1 billion, my nigga. At this
They didn't
point,
steal it. They finessed that shit.
yeah, nigga. And now look at they ecosystem.
They still
booming.
gonna lose. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's
Ecosystem.
Russia. My
I
nigga.
mean, dude.
Hey, they shit booming down there right now. They shit.
I'm sorry I said that.
The
I
man,
apologize.
the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial was way bigger than the war in Ukraine. Like, I stopped seeing shit about the war in Ukraine because all I started seeing was Johnny Depp and the stupid bitch.
I mean, that's what's crazy about the news cycles. That should be changing
For a
every
reason,
single
though.
day.
They be doing that shit to try to keep niggas distracted off of one thing and then whoop de whoop and whoop de. Man, fuck that. That's why you just don't even watch that shit. On God, because what the fuck is
Facts.
that shit even doing for your life? Nothing.
Nah, yeah, that's facts.
That shit is stupid.
I mean, there
stupid.
ain't nothing I can personally do to help, so
Hell yeah.
what I'm gonna do?
Goddamn.
Tell you what I'm not gonna do is go join the army right now. Hell no.
Shit.
Oh, no. hell
What
no.
I'm not gonna do is support Ukraine. Fucking get our money back. How about that? What the fuck? You see them donations?
How about that?
How
Y'all
you see them
should've seen his
donations on
face.
Instagram with the fucking donate $1 to the Ukraine? No, fucking leave me alone. My
They
nigga.
already got how many?
Goddamn $15,000 and $35,000 raised off of Instagram donations to Ukraine.
I could use that.
Nigga, we can use that. That's why the fucking inflation is going up so much. It's because niggas want to send money out the fucking country. Idiot. The fuck?
Damn. And I think that about wraps it up for this episode of the Microdose.
Ukraine.
Don't support Ukraine.
Man, support them non-financially, bro. You don't not have to send money to these niggas.
If they don't fucking lift themselves by their bootstraps,
Literally. Shut up. Straight up.
You heard that saying in an old ass movie, nigga. You been waiting to use that bitch.
finally. Come on, get it together. Nah, but yeah, man.
Nigga don't even know what bootstraps are. Fuck out of here.
Shut up, dude.
He's Mexican. He knows what bootstraps are.
I've been Michael, guys. See you later.
Peace out, guys. Check us out next time.